Hey guys, just a reminder, I'm at jury duty today, so I'm sorry I'm not with you to practice slope. So I wanted to do a little review of what we did, gosh, I think it was like last week, about how to find the slope given a table, 2 points, or function notation. Okay, so here's the big formula to find slope. It's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That gives you the slope. And a nice way to remember like which one goes on top and which one goes on bottom. Remember, slope is rise over run. And rising is always in the y direction, and running is always in the x direction. So that kind of helps you say what's on top and bottom. Okay, so number one, actually, off a table, you don't really have to use this formula. You can just count how much are we rising every time. Look at your y values and see what the change in y is. So how do we get from -9 to -4? We're going up 5. How do we get from -4 to 1? We're going up 5. How do we get from 1 to 6? We're going up 5. Okay, so the rise part is that we're going up 5. And then now let's check the run part. So in the x direction, how are you getting from one x to the next? And it looks like we're going +2, +2, +2. So the run is right 2. Okay, so the slope for this table would be 5/2. Up 5 over 2, up 5 over 2. Okay, so off a table, I wouldn't really say you need this formula. You just count rise over run. Now, number 2, when you're given an ordered pair, this is where I would use the formula. All right, so remember the first point is always x1, y1, and the second point is always x2, y2. Oh, if you guys were absent last Friday, this is totally new to you, so you might want to get some help from a friend. Okay, so the first point is x1, y1. The second point is x2, y2. And now let's use our formula to find the slope. Okay, y2 minus y1. That's going to be -4 minus 6. And that's on top. And then on bottom, it's going to be x2 minus x1. So -2 minus a -4. Don't forget, if it's minus a negative, you could technically make it plus. And now you guys can do it in the calculator or by hand. But if you want the calculator to reduce it for you, I would just make the fraction and do -4 minus 6 over -2 minus a -4. And this one, you guys should end up with the slope being -5. Okay? And then example 3, function notation. It's actually exactly the same as if they gave you 2 ordered pairs, because this ordered pair, remember the number in the parenthesis is always the x, and then this is always the y. And then same thing here. The number in the parenthesis is always the x, and this number is the y. So then it's just like this one. So let's label everything. This is x1, y1, and the second point is x2, y2. And now let's just use our slope formula, y2 minus y1, so -3 minus a -7. Okay, that's our rise, the y's. And now let's do x2 minus x1, so that's -4 minus 2. And then you guys know minus a minus you could turn into plus a plus. And then I'm just going to do it on the calculator so I don't have to do any work. I'm just going to make my fraction. Negative 3 minus a negative 7 over negative 4 minus 2. And it'll reduce it for you. You'll get negative 2/3. And again, this is just a review of how to find slope. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Next up, you're going to work on the worksheet and then take a break. And then if you finish early, you're going to start the review for the quiz that was supposed to be Thursday, but I'm going to push it to Friday so I can review with you guys first. All right, be good today, listen to the sub, and I will see you guys tomorrow.